Annyeonghaseyo everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been very long, and so today is a special video, very special video because I'm gonna do something different and something unique. And this is my friend and my roommate Manogna Gnanashri.
Gnaneshwari.
Oh my God. See, the funny thing about our names is so complicated to say. My name is Harmitra.
Like hard to pronounce it.
Yeah, exactly. So the theme about today's video is that we are going to do a little different, a podcast.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to do a podcast talking about youngsters, teenage lives, and early 20s difficulties. What we go through. I think a lot of people can relate with this.
Oh my God, okay.
So what should I start with? Okay. So a most common question I think is like, is it okay, Mano?
Have your life figured out at your 20s.
Exactly. All figured out. You know what you want to do, So what do you think about that?
At this point of my life, I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. I have not figured out anything, so I guess you have to answer this.
I think the most common question that would be answered by the teenagers, by our youth, is that it's okay to figure it out at an early age. It's okay that people already figured out what they want to do in their life. And some people still figure out, right? Then the funny thing about this whole incident, like situation, is that we go through a lot of things in life, right?
Yeah, we do. And they change us as a person.
Yeah, it does. We change, like literally a lot of things change in our.
A lot of things change. From experience. Telling from experience.
Exactly. Like I am 21, she is 20, and we are still figuring out what we want to do. I am still thinking whether I chose the right career path right now, like the stream I chose, the degree I chose, right?
Exactly. And I don't even know if I will end up doing what I chose.
Exactly.
Like, I'm still figuring out things. I'm still trying to find out what I'm passionate about.
Exactly.
It's like journey of life. You're still traveling. You're trying to find out things, meet new people, have new experiences, and learn from those things. But it's really tough.
Fun. It's fun. It's like adventure.
Sometimes it gets on you.
Yeah.
You have to go through a lot.
You have
and
to. Then you
get up again. I can't do that, but it's
so like
it's
I can give a big example is like I studied abroad for nearly 13 years with my family. I stayed outside of my own home country, and then I came back to study my higher education, my degree for the past 3 years. And a lot of things I had to face is that I had to face with the new cultural differences, the way people spoke and how people connected, and the weather. And then I also had to face emotional turmoils, like having to overcome my homesickness and all that stuff, because I lived in another country for 13 years and I believed that to be my home. And then I come back to my home country and I had to struggle with adapting to the new environment and everything. It's a lot of stuff we had to go through. A lot of people go through a lot of things.
It's a learning experience.
Yeah, it's a learning experience, and we start developing.
So we got some couple of questions that we both will discuss about and answer.
Yeah.
So the first question is, oh my gosh. Okay, so what was the moment you realized someone didn't care as much as you did?
When there's a lot of incidents, like when people don't give much of attention like how you do, or talk to you, maybe talking, maybe discussing, or maybe calling. A lot of similar incidents are like when people don't give much attention towards you, I guess. Yeah.
The moment I realized it was when I had this last call with a person. I realized that I thought they cared about me as much as I did, but I realized they don't after having this last conversation with that person. But that person means a lot to me. Like, I just cannot let go of him.
I can understand that. I mean, we people go through a lot of things like that, especially being a girl. We get connected easily, get connected to people easily, and that is relatable.
Yeah.
And talking about it just makes us go through emotional turmoil.
I might cry, like in few minutes. I might cry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what's one red flag you noticed early but ignored anyway?
Yeah, asking money.
Oh my god! Okay, boys do that.
Boys do
And
that.
one more thing, if a boy is comfortable asking you money, he doesn't like you. I feel this way.
I have the same opinion.
Because I have observed people around me, and if I heard that there was this recent friend of mine who went on a date, and then she was like, she was asked by the guy to split the bill on the first date itself. He cannot even pay for a coffee. Why do you think he would even date you? Like, he cannot even pay for a coffee. You didn't bring flowers. He doesn't like you. That's just how simple it is.
Yeah. Okay, out of context, I am really out of the box right now. So I'm just making it relatable because like lots of people make podcasts in such a serious manner. I cannot do that. I just come out of my character.
It's okay. It's very raw and honest.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very
so
raw and
okay,
honest.
so just like how she said, like, you know, the most red flags I have noticed in boys are like when they're asking for money, you know, like seriously, bro, we are also broke college students
Exactly. Why are you asking us money? We are literally asking our parents money by putting a lot of false, what do you call? By telling a lot of lies.
here. Don't do that, please.
Yeah, we are
No,
telling
no,
a lot
the-
of
the
lies and
funny
getting
thing-
the
no,
money
the-
from our parents, and you're asking money from us. Oh my God.
Okay, Mano. But the thing is that we actually ask the money for our own needs too, because
Yeah, that's
living
true.
living alone is not
Yeah,
easy.
that's true. But
so
there's this guy.
So the next part of this question would be by talking about red flags, let's talk about money. So living alone is not easy. It's an honest truth. Living alone is not easy. Living especially alone in another country, another state away from your family is not easy. And at least I'm telling from my experience, my parents send me around a certain amount. Okay, I don't want to disclose the amount, so my parents send me a certain amount of money, and they ask me like how do you easily finish all of your money, you know, like I just sent you last week this much amount and you're already asking for money now. So the thing is, a lot of things go to this money. Okay, a lot of things I had to buy from a college and all, like, you know, like the files, maybe the documents I had to print out, and a lot of papers are going to be there. And then on another accord is that food. I buy food from outside because most of the dormitory food is not that great. I'm telling with honest review. A lot of hostel foods are not tasty enough or not good enough or not healthy enough for us to eat. And when we are eating those food, when we are eating, right, we are not able to digest them, we are not able to eat it up exactly.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So when people
It's
ask,
just not edible.
it's not edible. When people ask me, or when my parents themselves ask me where does this money go, I have to say food and all that stuff. I don't even go out. You can ask Mano.
She doesn't go out at all. She stays in the room the whole day, even on the holidays, even on the weekends.
Even on the weekends, even on the holidays, I don't
have
go.
to pull her out of the room every time. Every time we're gonna go out, I will plan everything, and she'll be like, I'm lazy. No, not lazy. I'm just tired. I just cannot get out of my bed.
Yeah,
Well, it's
exactly.
understandable that she's tired because she's like studying, doing a lot of courses, trying to move to another country. So
Yeah, so
we are all caught up in our own things.
I mean, like, you guys are already updated through my reels and shorts and all that stuff. You know that what I'm going through right now. Every weekends and weekdays also I attend few classes regarding the language, and then I'm also looking for different courses
Yeah.
to attend, like to get certification, because going abroad is not easy.
Yes, of course.
So the next struggle, passing out. Passing out. I am a final year student in my college, and she's
I'm still in third year.
Yeah, she's in third year. So this would be like a life lesson for her as she's looking at me.
Yeah. I'm looking at my future because I'm thinking of moving to USA for doing my master's. So I'm like, oh my gosh, we have to do these many things like getting an SOP, doing a lot of certifications,
Getting a study plan,
study plan, looking for accommodation.
looking for see, we are looking for
We have
account
to manage our
finances, food
Like,
finances.
I think I'm still not a grown-up person. I'm still a child, even though I'm 20. The fact that I have to take on this much amount of responsibility in the coming days is making me feel scared.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is that we have to move on. We have to be independent.
Yes,
we
you
have to
cannot
grow,
be
and we
stuck
have
at one point.
we have to explore.
It's
and
ironic that I'm talking about moving on. It's okay.
Okay, so basically, what she's saying is true. Like, we have to get SOPs. Like, we nearly have to go through. I went through 20 SOPs and nearly 20 to 30
20.
SOP. Yeah, nearly 20 to 30 SOPs because we have to change a lot of things. We have to relate to the personal statements and then study plan. You should have a solid study plan if you're going to another country. What are you going to do the first year? What are you going to do the second year? What are you going to do the third year? How are you going to adapt to the new culture?
Adapting to a new culture.
Exactly. And
Well,
then
you like Korean culture, don't you?
Yeah.
The food, the K-dramas,
Yeah.
K-pop.
K-pop.
Well, we love BTS, of course.
See,
We're going to do a
see.
comeback very soon.
Okay, we keeping aside the culture and the K dramas. In real life, nothing is like that, right? So the thing is that when you get opportunities in another country to study abroad with scholarships and all that, you have to seize the chance. You have to seize that opportunity. You should not back down. So this is one of the advice I might give to any youngsters who
seize the
wants to.
opportunity. Don't wait for opportunities to come to you.
Yeah,
You
seize
have
the
to go to
opportunity.
them.
Exactly, seize the opportunities. Always, this is an advice for all the youngsters out there. So when you're looking for studying abroad, you're looking to study in another state as well, you want to do something, don't wait for the opportunities, search for them. Search deeply, search everywhere, search in Google, search in websites, search in YouTube. You have infinite
Lots of
sources, infinite sources to search for anything. So like, you have to be prepared. Like I'm telling you right now in this video, this is an tip. Always be prepared and always keep your documents ready. You have to get all your documents a month prior or 2 months prior before the application starts. Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. And be confident when you're taking the test and be confident in yourself.
Because it's okay if you fail once. Everybody fails.
Everybody
It's
fails,
okay.
and the failure is
Totally
your
fine.
success. Yeah, because I can tell you from an experience few years back. So I applied for a Japanese university before applying for South Korean universities. So in that what happened was that I was selected. I prepared all the documents, I had everything ready, and I even wrote my exam and got into an interview with the university. Everything went well, but the only problem was that I was already joined to this university, so I was not able to go there. Otherwise, it would have been a great opportunity and I would have been living in Japan. But it's okay, leave the past. Now we have to think about the future. One way I can say this incident was a failure to me, and I am learning from that failure to move forward to have successful.
Already has experience with dealing with abroad related things, like
Yeah.
you wanted to go to Japan.
You
so-
can ask me for advices. I can always help around, and she's also
Contact
aspiring.
her.
Yeah, you can also learn from her because she's also aspiring to go abroad. A lot of things, because you can learn a lot. Okay, now moving forward.
Let's see. Actually, these questions are pretty interesting if you think about it.
Yeah.
What part of yourself did you lose trying to love someone? I'm going to answer. I'm going to answer this one because this is so relatable for me. What did I lose? I shouldn't be saying this. This might sound controversial, but I lost my self-respect.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, trying to get that validation from them, like, no, it's not my fault. No, I did everything. And then one day I realized, fuck it, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
The thing about this is that even I can relate to it, that I lost myself. Like, a part of myself is that being really optimistic. I am a really optimistic person. If in any situation, I started becoming really gloomy, started becoming a pessimist. So I lost that part of myself during this kind of a situation.
Worst thing is I wanted to change myself for that person. That's the worst thing.
The funny thing
And
is,
even then, that person didn't want it to stay. Now that sounds
yeah,
disgusting.
I
Okay.
can understand. Okay, so the thing is that I am not into all this stuff, though. You know, it can be generalized in a lot of things, not just
Yeah,
a
not just
particular
for a
romantic.
relationship,
Yeah,
not
not
for a romantic relationship.
It
but
can be also
anything.
in another different way. Also, yeah.
Yeah, like a platonic friendship.
Platonic friendship. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Right now, are you becoming the person you hoped you'd be, or are you still searching?
Okay, so this is a question which I could talk with. The first question we started with this video with figuring out life in early 20s. So I think I am actually. I am becoming a person I want to be. I'm becoming a person who is confident, who is challenging, who is overcoming her challenges, overcoming her fears. I am in front of a camera which I am really scared of.
Yeah. Well, that's a huge step.
Exactly.
She's
I am-
already into this, like YouTube,
Yeah.
shooting videos and everything.
Exactly.
But when it comes to me, I think
I'm coming out of my comfort zone right now. I wanted
Yeah.
to try something new, and this is something new.
I think I have a long way to go.
Yeah.
I'm still in the healing process, guys. I'm still.
yeah, that's a different content. That's a different
Well, my
content.
brain circuit is fried, so.
Okay.
Okay. What does being strong actually mean to you now?
Okay, so being strong actually means to me right now is overcoming my fears, standing up for myself, and then moving forward, achieving my dreams and goals, and putting my past behind me, not even opening that chapter. Like Priyanka Chopra
I'm
said.
very bad at that. I'm very bad at putting the past behind me and moving on.
I think I can say that I'm moving
She is
forward.
kind of like my therapist. She helped me a
Unpaid
lot.
therapist.
Unpaid therapist.
I am
I
an-
owe her a lot of money.
Exactly. She nearly owes me 1 lakh.
Oh, 1 lakh is too much.
Bro, 4 months of unpaid therapy is
Oh.
really crazy, okay?
She literally saw all the phases of me.
It's like I saw Chandramukhi in her,
Oh.
okay? The different phases of Chandramukhi in Manogna Granasri.
No, it's Gnaneshwari, but okay.
I call her Granasri. That is kind of
Changes my name according to her own comfort, but it's fine. Yeah.
it's fun.
So I have a short note for someone who might be watching this, and I want you to watch this.
okay.
Please watch this. Okay, that's desperate. No, if you're watching this, I have
Okay,
something
this
to
is so-
tell you. Please give me a chance to talk, to tell him something right now.
Speak. It's your opinion.
Cut this out, cut this out, cut this out.
Why?
Okay, fine, we'll cut it out later.
Cut it out later. Cut
Yeah, yeah.
it. You can't cut that. It's not stopping.
Okay, fine. So I want to say something to the person who is watching this right now. I hope you're watching this. I love you.
Okay, that's awkward. That's awkward in many different levels.
It is not awkward. I just wanted to say it. I hope.
Okay,
watching
yeah, I can understand. I mean, like, it's a phase.
It's a phase.
Okay, so let's talk about more relatable stuff right now. So let's since moving from your hometown, how has life been?
So my life has changed a lot. I got a lot of freedom to do whatever I want behind my parents' back, obviously. They don't know a lot of things that I do behind their back, because if they do, yeah, because if they know, I'm gonna be screwed, probably. What about you?
Okay, for me, a lot of transition happened. So my hometown is far away. I came from abroad, though I'm living in my home country. The abroad country would be like my childhood home kind of thing. You know, like I lived there for 13 years. So moving abroad and coming back to my home country has brought a lot of transition in my life. Like, yeah, I didn't have much freedom back then. Now I have the freedom to go outside, go shopping, explore a lot. But I don't want to exploit a lot of my parents' given freedom to me. I don't move a lot. Only few occasions I go outside with my friends. Like I go to temples and I go shopping.
Very spiritual.
Yeah, I'm a very spiritual person. I am devotional person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when it comes to me, I don't consider myself as a spiritual person, but I do believe that there is something positive out there controlling everything, and
Yeah.
positive entity.
Yeah.
You might call it anything. You can call it God. Yeah.
She sounds atheist.
I'm not an atheist, no. I believe in Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna.
Yeah,
I
my
think he
core Lord.
answered a lot of my prayers.
Yeah. I mean, it would sound controversial and all stuff, but I don't give damn. The thing is that I am a Hindu and I believe in spirituality and devotion, and I go to temples because I find peace over there, and I love that stuff. So this had been a transition for me coming here. I got a little bit of to explore myself, so that's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got a chance to explore yourself, and I got a chance to exploit myself. That's very dark.
That's so dark. should we even speak about dark stuff in this?
It's totally fine. You can be raw, real, and honest. You know?
Yeah.
Just have to be.
Yeah. Let's speak about relationships.
I'm out of the picture.
Should we?
We should actually. I think.
I think girls would like to enjoy that. Okay, so
Have you ever dealt with a man who is scared of a woman's presence overshadowing him?
no, not really.
Well, I have.
I had experienced. I wouldn't say this is relationship stuff, okay, because I shouldn't speak about that stuff. I'm not into relationships, but I came across many people with different tastes, okay. So men are like around me. Men who are around me are very dominant. That kind of made my type, like dominant men.
This brings me to something. There was this guy, well, notably the guy that I wanted to say something before too. So he changed my life in a lot of ways. He plays a very main character in my life. So he was always in his feminine energy, that I was always in my masculine energy, shouting, angry, and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
Wow. Wow, what tagline, my
He
God.
doesn't know how to stand up for himself. I don't know. He's very much like, whatever people say doesn't apply to me. I don't care. I'm very stoic. That's what he
Stoic.
says. He calls it
Wait,
stoic.
I think I know this person.
Yeah.
It's a secret between us. We can't we cannot disclose. Okay. Okay. What about your skincare routines? We are speaking randomly right now. We are not even looking at the phone to
Skincare,
ask
no.
questions.
Skincare, hair care, no. I don't do any of that. I just random pick anything that I want. I'm just a lazy person.
Okay, so that's a different case in my scenario,
Yeah,
because
she does a lot.
I am a really a skincare geek. I speak of I buy a lot of products. I buy a lot of products. I use a lot of products. I experiment on my own skin, on my hair and my body and all. I see if it works, if it is okay for my skin. If I try to notice my allergies and all that stuff. It's kind of cool because I like to see. I love makeup, and like there's a routine I used to have where I had a 10-step skincare routine back then. I used to use a lot of products, okay, and it was good back then. But then when I I moved out from my university dormitory and I came to private dormitory. There was a change in my skincare routine because I could not use a lot of products, and I threw a lot of products out. And compared to a university dormitory, PG dormitories are very tiny. You don't have space.
We don't have space. Like, everything is so congested.
Yeah, and it's suffocating. And this is a raw truth. This might sound really wrong, but living with your roommates can be really tough.
Yeah, because you don't have privacy. What with her, I do get the privacy. I do have the privilege of privacy. She is like, you can do whatever you want. But
Yeah.
that's not the case with everyone. Like,
Yeah,
not
exactly.
everyone matches your vibes.
Exactly. The thing, like my previous hostel year, I think I'm not saying this on a basis to be good with people, but I enjoyed my hostel life to the fullest because I was able to find new friends. I was able to enjoy my life to the fullest with my previous roommates as well. And you might find her because she's also a YouTuber, and I will tag her along. I would disclose her name. Her name is Suchitra, and she's a YouTuber as well, and you might be familiar with her. So I had fun with her. She was my first year roommate, and then I had my other friends in my second year who were closer to me, and they were great too. And we had a lot of fun. We enjoyed. We used to play a lot. We used to scream. We used to scream a lot at night. But then we did have our up and down also. We used to fight for we used to fight for little things. We used to then patch up again, just like how friends and siblings are. This is the same thing which happens between us too.
Yeah, we fight a lot.
We
sometimes.
fight a lot. There was a time when I was like, shut up, bitch, I don't want to talk to you.
And I'm like, why are you so bitchy?
Yeah, she was so sad. She went outside, and I was like,
Whenever I'm sad, I take a walk outside
Yeah.
for like 2 hours or something.
Exactly. And then I take nearly half an hour to cool down before I speak properly again to people. Otherwise,
Because
in the
some certain valid reasons that you have.
yeah, exactly. In the raw moment, I might say something I would regret in the later. So I literally suggest people to go out. Don't speak to me for half an hour.
So let's talk about something that you're going through. Are you going through anything right now, like depression, mental health issues, or anything of that sort?
This is a common thing that we all go through at this, like today's generation, today's youth go through a lot of things like mental health problems, depressions, suicidal thoughts, stress, pressure, responsibilities. And a lot of people also are diagnosed with depression, bulimia, anorexia.
I was on medication,
Yeah.
and I still am taking the
So
tablets.
these can be raw truth, okay? A lot of women.
Antidepressants.
Yeah, I shouldn't say my health problems are severe sometimes, and I cannot talk about it. But underline is that I went through a depressive phase in my life in the past 5 years prior to Corona. And I didn't have any treatment, I didn't have any medications, I was not on any medications. I had to go through everything on my own, and there were times when
She's a silent warrior.
yeah, my mom was my biggest supporter. My dad used to silently support me too, even though they didn't know what was going on in my life. They used to cry and they used to support me. And my sister was my biggest supporter. She's like my guardian angel. She's somebody I could trust my life with. And I think I'm gonna cry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's
Yeah.
a safe space. You can say whatever you want.
So the thing, like, this opening an old wound is really tough. Speaking about depression, suicidal thoughts, and all this stuff is really tough. And I was going through a lot of things because I lost my closed people to an accident, and another person passed away. And I was going through a shit hell for the past few years. Last year was tougher. I had to lose my uncle, and then my brother. He had to go through a lot too. And this is really depressing for me because I was not able to go get out of that situation for nearly 2 to 3 months. And I was writing my sem exams during that time.
That's even worse.
Yeah, I was writing.
Exams
I
and
was
problems altogether.
Yeah, I was going through a lot of things. I had to not stop. I was not even able to concentrate in my internships and all that stuff. A lot of things, and like it was like a lot of things sticking in a lot of ways, and you don't know how to handle any of them. Yeah, so I don't want to talk about it anymore.
It's okay. Everything takes time. Yeah.
Like a lot of people go through a lot of different situations in their life.
Especially in this generation.
Yeah. and not many people talk about it. People say
Openly,
that
yeah. They
not,
keep it to themselves.
yeah.
But I would say you should come up and talk about
Okay,
it.
so one more thing is that my best friend was there. My best friend, who is a very close friend to me, my heart. She was there during last year when I was going through the situation. She was crying with me on a call when I told her like this is going on. I don't know what to do anymore, and not. I know she will. I know she knows who she is.
Oh, she might be watching this,
Yeah,
probably.
exactly. By the time I
Do you want her to watch this?
yeah, she is watching this. She might
Okay.
watch this.
Okay. So coming to me, past 4 months, I was in this phase where I was like opening Instagram, watching sad reels, and putting them on my story. And people on Instagram were like, "What the hell is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What happened to you? Why are you posting all sad stories, sad reels? What is going on?" And I'm like, "Oh, there was this guy. This happened to me. This happened to me." But at some point it gets boring to people. They will stop listening to you. They'll be like,
Yeah.
"You keep talking about him. When are you gonna get out of it?"
You know, funny thing about all this situation is that we are getting depressed. No, she. I could say that. Okay, we are getting depressed by a person who is not even getting involved in ourselves.
Oh my God, that's so
I,
true.
I can give her advice at this situation like, move on, bro.
Yeah.
Look for yourself.
Yeah, okay.
Love yourself.
Love yourself. It's
BTS.
very easy to say, easier said than done.
No, it's not easier to say
I
that.
was in hospital for like 2 weeks. I don't know if it's because of what happened,
yeah.
because
There-
of
there was-
him
there
or
was-
anything. But I was in the hospital and she was with me when I was in the hospital.
Yeah, I
at
was
night.
there. Yeah.
And
I
also-
remember that day.
And also, I became so weak physically, and I developed this thing.
Okay, so the funny
eating
thing about
disorder and all of that. I stopped eating.
yeah, the funny thing about this whole situation is that right before she went back to home after the hospital incident, and I went back to my hometown because my parents came.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we didn't lost contact. She used to be updating me when I was at home, but I was not able to contact her because a lot of things were happening in my house. And she one day, I think, yeah, one day or afternoon, she messaged me saying something bad happened.
Yeah.
And I was surprised. What the fuck? Why is she messaging me right now about this situation?
That happened a lot of time
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Because I can't get over it.
Yeah, actually, by the time a month already, not a month, I think 3 weeks already passed, right? By the time I left,
Yeah.
3 weeks passed and I was not there.
Yeah, a lot of things happened when she
yeah,
was not there.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to know one crazy thing that you don't know too?
You're gonna disclose it to the.
I'm gonna do it. It's fine. I'm gonna do it. So there was this first place that we both met, me and that guy. So the day he sent me that message, like the breakup message, and after that, after a few days, I was like crying, and then I decided to go to the first time wherever we met. I decided to go to that place.
You went there.
I did
You went there.
alone.
And I didn't know about that.
I went there. I
Wow.
went there alone. I took a paper and I wrote everything that I wanted to tell him because, of course, I can't tell him directly. There was no way. Like he didn't
Yeah,
leave any
he
way
blocked
for
me. He
communication.
blocked- yeah, he
blocked
blocked
me.
you. No, no.
Okay. How much of a menace do you have to be for a man to block you? I have no clue. I was in any.
I think I
Trouble,
remember.
I
You
guess.
know, I will say small childhood incident. Okay, I used to have a crush on a guy.
Yeah.
It's a common thing. Daddy, if you're watching this, it's a normal thing. Please, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything wrong beyond that. Okay, please.
Okay,
Okay.
she's a very good girl. Very reserved.
I'm very reserved. I don't want to get into all this stuff. I am. what आप क्या बोलते हैं वो मैं करता हूँ. Easily. Okay, so basically, this is a small childhood story. Okay, back then, I used to have a crush on this guy, and he was my best friend's brother.
Okay.
He was my best friend's brother. I used to follow him on back then, children's the first social media
Facebook.
account would be a Facebook account. My first account was a Facebook account because back then a lot of kids were using Facebook and Instagram was not a thing yet. And I used to follow him and I used to irritate him with comments and all that stuff. And he blocked me.
It's okay.
I
It's
was
just
a
a
kid.
phase.
I was a kid back then.
How
I
old
think
was he?
16,
And how old were you?
13.
My gosh, the age difference. For some reason, this is actually true. Don't you think this is true that women usually fall for older men?
That is the thing because
Because they're very
so
mature.
manly
This
and
this
mature.
this is the thing. They say they are very manly and mature, but I don't think that's true because of my experience. Okay,
That-
2 years,
bro, that-
3 years, 3 years age difference is
not a thing.
not a thing. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe older men are more mature. Like it has to be
Bro,
6 years.
I
at
think
least.
I mean like even though he's an older man in right now if you're talking, but he was still a boy
Yeah, he's still a boy.
and I was a little girl.
Yeah, that makes sense now.
Okay, and then the funny thing is that my friend and I, we broke out because of some incidents which happened. I don't remember them. And then funny thing, we both messaged. Okay, I messaged her on 10th graduation time. I messaged her saying I was apologizing to her. Okay, because she thought that I used her to get to her brother. This is a thing that I still remember, and I cannot forget that incident because I messaged her saying apologizing her for this misunderstanding, and because we were not talking at that time. At that moment, she had new friends, I had new friends. We were in different classes, so a lot of things happened, and yeah. So I apologized her saying that this is a misunderstanding. I liked him genuinely. I never used you, and now that he went out of the picture, and I still love him right now. Okay.
Oh my gosh,
I
another
still-
confession.
Yeah, I still love him. This is a confession because he was my first love. Okay. Honestly, he was my first love. And
Do you think he might be watching this?
no, I don't think so.
If he is watching
won't
this,
reach.
do you want to say something to him?
Hi. Hi. That's so nice.
That's understandable.
No, the thing is that he is far away right now. He's living his life. He's exploring. I'm still following him on Instagram, and I watch about his updates. I don't know what his sister is doing because I don't know her contact and info. I still want to get in contact with her because she was one of my closest and genuine friends I had back then. She's such a pretty, cute, petite girl. And she's really nice. She's really nice. Her family is nice. She is nice. And it's kind of nice speaking about something so genuine, so small, like a small
Yeah.
childhood
Small
story.
things bring happiness
Yeah.
sometimes.
The thing is that I would say that this is a quote I heard from somewhere that you might love somebody right now, but your first love is still there because the person you're loving right now, you'll have more love to that person. That doesn't mean that you'll still forget the love you had for the previous person. And this person and that guy, I think he also knows that I used to like him back then. And yeah. It's still
She's blushing, guys. Look at her.
it's kind of fun to speak about your first love, because even my celebrity crush was like I had a crush on a girl and I was not able to
The
speak
amount
to
of
her.
crushes she has, and all of them are fictional.
Yeah. I have 1,000 fictional husbands than real life boyfriends. I don't have one
Wait,
single
that brings
boyfriend.
me to a question. If polygamy was legal, would you consider marrying a lot of men?
No.
I would.
No.
I guess. No.
No,
No.
I'm like,
No. That's just cut it out. I don't know.
I am like a Lord Rama's follower.
That's just an
Single
intrusive
person-
thought.
Yeah, single person throughout your life.
One man woman.
Yes, one man woman.
I wanted to be one man woman, but apparently men in this generation are too much.
Too fucked up.
Too fucked up.
No, not just men.
No, they
Women-
are in their feminine energy. They are in their feminine, embracing their femininity.
Yeah, I have noticed that in recent videos, a woman are becoming more masculine. Wow.
I went on a date with this guy, not recently, but 1 month ago.
And
I'm not
she
gonna
got into
mention.
trouble.
I'm not gonna mention his name. Wait, I got into trouble. Which one are you talking about? I went on a lot. Okay, that was to just move on and forget a person, which didn't work out. So one suggestion is never not use, but you should spend time with yourself being alone. You shouldn't be like, oh, he left me, so I'm gonna go on a lot of dates to feel that validation. I did that. Wait, where did I get in trouble though?
We should not speak about that. Let it be. Let it be. Okay, so she is saying the same dialogue which I told her from the past 4 months.
Yeah, I'm telling that to myself, to my
Yeah,
mind, so that
yeah.
it
You have to get it here also, not just there.
gets better.
So basically, what I did was that I gave her suggestions. Told her to think about herself, go on solo dates and all that
Solo
stuff.
dates.
Yeah, solo dates.
Probably gonna sit there for the even when the store is closed.
Yeah,
Go
it
on a
would be
solo
fun
date.
though.
Huh?
It would be fun. Imagine if we were locked in a supermarket,
Yeah, I would
mall.
I would eat all the snacks. I would eat all the chocolates.
I think I would buy all the luxurious stuff, the skincare
I would be
products,
eating-
clothes, and all that. I'm really fascinated about that stuff. Okay, moving forward, we should speak something else.
We should speak something else.
Yeah.
Something else. What are we gonna speak about?
Yeah, we spoke a lot, like about mental health. We spoke about our
Yeah.
first crushes, what we are
Well, okay,
thinking.
when it comes to crush, I used to have a lot of crushes. I used to have this crush in intermediate but now that I look at him, I don't feel the same thing again. I'm not judging him or anything, but he looks chopped.
You know the funny thing about this whole situation?
What?
We used to have crushes on people. Now we think a chapri.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Right now he looks like I would swipe left on him if I see him now.
Ah, Bumble guy.
Bumble. My another roommate introduced me to Bumble.
We would say that she's a unique piece.
She sure is.
I say she's a really unique piece. She's pretty, she is gorgeous, and she knows how to snag a man.
She knows how to keep a man in her place.
Yeah, we should not speak like that. But then
Yeah.
she knows how to. She knows how to handle.
If she's watching this, she's gonna kill both of us.
Yeah.
So let's just divert the topic and not talk about her because we're not on very good terms with her. So
Not good terms.
doesn't
Like
mean in a
roommate
negative way, but
Yeah.
yeah, you just don't get along with few people sometimes. And that's totally fine.
But the thing is, she's good. She's
Yeah.
not like, you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
love-hate relationship.
Yeah, it's a love-hate relationship. Like a frenemy. We get along, then we don't get along.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's fun. She's
But
fun.
we rarely fight though. Did you notice that?
But sometimes I like to take a slipper and beat her up.
Oh,
That
yeah,
kind
that's
of
because of
relationship
my
we both have.
that's because of my decisions.
Yeah. But that's how we are. Like we
Yeah.
literally give this sibling energy.
When it comes to men, I think I'm more into men who are dominating, masculine, and they should be like very serious guys with a lot of dark humor and should know how to put me in my place. Oh my god. I did not just say that.
Okay.
Okay.
If we are speaking about men, I think my choice would be my parents' choice.
Oh, no, never. I would never do that. Okay.
See, a lot of people might think I'm being a little old-minded person, but the thing is that old-fashioned. But the thing is that I am not interested in
I think your
relationships.
parents know what you want.
Yeah,
more
they,
than yourself.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
true.
They know.
I'm starting to believe that too.
My parents know what kind of person I need, so I left that in their hands itself. I don't need that, but right now what I need to focus on is my career, my education, and moving forward abroad. It should happen. I'm literally manifesting that for the year 2026. Okay, I want to go abroad, I want to settle down there, I want to study there, I want to work there, and maybe after a few years go somewhere else and all. I want to travel the world.
We are going to eat 12 grapes under the table on 31st.
We don't know whether it's gonna work, but it's
Yeah.
worth a try. It's a tradition.
I'm going to try it. I'm going to believe in it.
Yeah.
I want a blissful
believe it will not
2027.
Yeah, see, the funny thing about all this tradition and all this stuff is that if you truly believe and manifest something, it might happen.
It
And
will happen.
yeah, it will happen.
It's not witchcraft.
It's not
I was
witchcraft.
into
It's-
okay. There was this one point where I wanted to do witchcraft, but I didn't do it. Yeah.
She's so into astrology. The
Yeah.
Indian people and their what is that called?
Obsession.
Obsession with future
Predicting
predictions
future.
and all. I
But
should
I think it's waste of time.
Yeah.
Your destiny is in your own hands. You can
Exactly.
write your story by yourself. You don't have
Exactly.
to rely on
Okay,
it.
I would let's stop the podcast for a little time and let's speak about this microphone. Yay! And thanks to Suchitra giving me advice to buy a microphone because it gives a noise cancellation and we can speak properly. And I also bought the tripod which my phone is standing right now, which is really good. Thanks to her suggestion to buy
Okay.
to buy a product which would last, invest on a product which would last for few years. So this is not a paid promotion, but just speaking. And this mic's company's name is Granero, and that is called We Cool. So these are some good products which, if you are wanting to do videos and podcasts or vlogs or talking kind of videos and all that stuff, record these kind of videos, then these are some good products. I think this is a really great way to experience a new version of editing videos with noise cancellation and speaking properly and with great quality video.
Yeah. So let's end the podcast here. It was our first podcast together.
So this would be like a little awkward video, but in the future we will try something better in a different
Something
version.
new.
Yeah, we will come with something new and all that stuff. And
So as of now, let's
end the podcast.
Yeah.
Annyeong.
Bye.
Bye.